नमस्ते आचार्य.
పంపించేసావా ఇవాళ మెటీరియల్
ఆచార్య
పంపించేవా?
పంపించాడు ఆచార్య. సాయికృష్ణ పంపించాడు. సాయికృష్ణ ఇవాళ తిరుమలకి వెళ్ళాడు ఆచార్య. అందుకని అతనికి నెట్ లేదు. అందుకే నేను వచ్చాను ఆచార్య ఇవాళ. నేను అరుణ్ శర్మ.
ఓహో, అరుణ్ శర్మ నేను గుర్తుపడలేకపోతున్నాను. అది సాయంకాలం ఒకటి ఇది పంపించాను, అటాచ్మెంట్.
పంపించాడు ఆచార్య. పంపించాడని చెప్పాడు.
చెప్పాడా?
చెప్పాడు పంపించానని చెప్పాడు.
సరే సరే, ఎవరెవరు పంపిస్తే, ఎందుకంటే నేను చెప్తానని ఇష్టాలన్న విషయాలని దాంట్లో ఉన్నాయి.
అవునా ఆచార్య, నేను చూస్తాను ఆచార్య. ఒకసారి పంపించాడేమో నేను చూస్తాను.
నేను వెళ్ళకుండా అడుగుతాను.
అలాగే ఆచార్య.
మురళీమోహన్ జీ, did you receive any what you call any attachment today?
Yes sir, I got it.
You got it now? Because
yes,
things
yes,
which you discussed that yesterday.
Yes sir, yes. Okay.
of Pananigachayan Patanjali Shibda Vidya Sampradaya Kartabhyo Vishnu Gurubhya. Any doubts in yesterday's class?
Yes, Acharya, in this sutra, Lakshan Sambhutakyan Bhag Vipsa Supartipriya Nava. I'm not clear how this Vriksham Prati Dyotate, how is this Lakshana here?
Here, you see, someone Chaitra told Maitra. They were sitting in a particular place. You see, yes, the lightning is coming. You look at the tree, the lightning is coming there. That means in which direction the lightning is coming, there is a tree. It is not open sky. So the tree is Lakshana, okay, to have a glance at the lightning.
Okay.
Vraksham Prati Vidyotate Vidyate.
So is it something like we have this Shakha Chandra Nyaya? It is something like that?
Exactly. Shakha Chandra Nyaya, something like that. You can say. Because if he looks at another, that place is there. Lightning is time and again coming in a particular direction. Chaitra wants to tell Maitra to have a glance at this thing. But there is one tree. So where did you see the lightning? Asked. So he said, see there at the tree, look at the tree, lightning is coming. Time and again in the same direction, generally lightning comes. Other places also later it may come. So the Vriksha became a Lakshana. Okay. Lakshmi is Vidyat. So Vriksha became a Lakshana.
So therefore
Lakshana is getting a sign. Because suppose you say there is smoke. Smoke is Lakshanam. What is Laksham? Agni. So through smoke, one is going to infer something like that. So this is called Lakshya Lakshana Sambandha. Lakshya Lakshana Bhava. That is a Sambandha. Is it clear?
Yeah. Thank you, Acharya.
Any more doubts? Yesterday I sent the material. We asked for Vavadoka. Vavadoka is actually given. Okay. But Yamarakosha, as you find in the text, did not give the exact meaning of Vagbi. Vacho Minhi. Yaha Samyak Bahubhashate Vagbi Evasa Bhavati. That is Mahabhashi Mahakote. So other things are also material, whatever we discussed, that is Mimamsa, Dambacho, Saharikarat, and that Kalpa, Vahisotram, etc. of Maghas and Mahakavi are also given. Okay, whatever we discussed yesterday. Right? Now, Abhirabhage, Abhi becomes a karma pravachaniya, Abhage, if not used in the sense of Bhaga. Bhaga means, suppose there are 4 brothers. They are just getting separated and distributing the wealth. Then everybody will get his Bhaga. In that sense. Okay, if it is not in that sense, Bhagavajye Lakshanadau, Lakshanayattham Bodhakhyana Bhagavipsasu, in all these senses, Abhihi Ukta Samgyaha Syat. Ukta Samgyaha means Karma Pravachane Samgyaha Syat. Harim Abhivartate. Okay, Harim Abhivartate. Which can be a Lakshana, all those senses you can take. Bhakto Harimabhi. Bhaktaha Harim Abhi. Abhi is separately to be used. Devam Devam Abhisinchati. Why this is giving this example specifically Vepsa, which Vepsa is there. In this sense, if it is Karma Pravachaniya, as we have already discussed, Karma Pravachaniya is a Badhaka of Gati and Upasarga Samjna. So whatever applications are there, here in the case of Abhisinchati, Upasargat, Sunoti, etc., lengthy Sotram is there, but then Shatvam has to come. Sunoti, Abhisinchati, if Sa follows Abhi, then Shatvam has to come, that will not come. Okay, because it is Karma Pravachaniya. Abhage kim? Why did you say Abhage if it is not Bhaga? Yadattamama Abhavishyat Tadiyatam. Whatever is my share, that may be given. Give me my share, in other words. Okay, so in this sense, what happens? Abhavishyat Yadattamama Abhavishyat Tadiyatam. Here, you don't know, Abhishyat. Abhishyat. It is not Abhishyat. Abhishyat, whatever may come to me, whatever may be my share, that may be given. Here what happens, since it is an Upasarga and not a Karma Pravachaniya, the Shatva has come, Abhishyat it has become. Okay. Adhipari, Anarthakau. Sometimes some meaningless words will be there. Every word need not necessarily have some meaning. Sometimes there may be. In Telugu we say tucha tappakunda without missing tu and cha. Actually this tu and cha and some more nipatas are used in Vakyalankara. Okay, just to beautify the sentence. But by taking the meaning of such nipatas like tu and cha, he is doing. That means he is perfectly following the procedure. In that sense, without missing tu cha, he is using. So here, adhipari anarthakau, when they do not have any meaning, adhi and pari, both these words will get karma pravachaniya samajna, ukta samajna staha. Kutaha adhyagachyati. Agachyati, adhyagachyati, there is no difference. Adhi doesn't have any specific meaning here. Agachyati, adhyagachyati, both mean the same. So adhi is anarthaka. Kutaha paryagachyati. Agachyati and paryagachyati here also, pari doesn't have any specific meaning here. So gati samajna badhatu gatit gatau iti nighataha na. Now he is giving. Earlier he has given, since it is not an upasarga, shatva is not coming. Okay, now he is giving for gati samajna. Gatit gatau swara will come if there is gati samajna. So because here it is karma pravachaniya samajna, this nighata, that is anadatta swara, it does not apply by gatit gatau sutram. So pujayam su. Okay, in the sense of puja. Su siktam, su stutam. Okay, in the sense of su means puja, worship, respect. Anupasargatvat nashaha. Again, after upasarga, if it is upasarga, su shiktam it will become. So since it is not an upasarga, karma pravachaniya, there is no siktam. Otherwise, pujayam kim, if it is not puja, su siktam, su shiktam kim syat tavatra. Tavatra, what is a sentence? Sushiktam, it is well watered. But kim syat tavatra? What is the purpose? What are you going to get by watering like this? You have done very good, nicely. But what is the purpose? In that sense, sushiktam kim syat tavatra. Kshepoyam. Kshepa means ninda. Here, this is not puja, but the opposite. Isn't it? So, Tiratikramanei cha
निघातस्वर इत्युक्ते कः अर्थः?
अन्दात्तः.
तर्हि निघात इति नाम किमर्थम्?
No. Nighata has been already there in Pratyakhyas and all the swara prakriya. There it is a synonym.
Oh. सर्वोपि अनुदात्तः निघात नाम्ना वक्तुं शक्यः?
शक्यते. निघातो नाम अनुदात्तः. But another sotam you take tingatingaha atingantat param tingantam nihanyate. Verb is nihanyate. Hohanteri indeshu patvam will come. So ha becomes gha. Isn't it? Hinsa gachyo ha becomes gha. Vaihohantean Yineshu Sutram. Sutram. So Nihanyate means being made anudatta in that sense. Okay. So Atihi Atikramane cha. This cha brings pujayam into this sutram as anuvritti. So whether it is atikramana or puja, in both the senses, ati will be karma pravachaniya. Atikramane pujayancha atihi karma pravachaniya samjnah syat. Clear. Ati devan krishnaha. Devatas are helping people, but Krishna is helping more. That means it is atikramana. Devatas would help. Krishna would help more. That is puja. So either atikramana or puja. In both the senses here, ati is karma pravachaniya. Okay. Apif padartha sambhavanan bhavasarga garha samuchayeshu. This slightly, there is some discussion, difficult discussion. Anyway, let us say. Atihi, ati shabda, padartha sambhavana, anvavasarga, garha means ninda, samuchaya addition. In these senses, okay, this api would denote these meanings and becomes karma pravachaniya. Is it clear? Now, what are the examples? What is it? First, padacheda, padartha sambhavana, anvavasarga, garha, samuchaya. These are four meanings. Yeshu jyotyeshu apihi bhakta samujnah syah. Okay. Here, before going to take up the example, padartha sambhavana, Pani uses a kind of word, rather a samasa. Padarthasya sambhavana means expectation. Some meaning is expected. Okay. And that padam is not used. One padam is not used, but the meaning of that padam, okay, is expected, is thought of. Sambhavana means there may be rain, for example. Varshet, Varsha may come. In that sense, sambhavana. Just oha. It is possible. That much. It is not certain. Sometimes it will be certain, depending on the usage of the sentence. So here, what is the example that is being given? Sarpishopi syat. There may be a drop of ghee. That means ghee is not available. Babaji is laughing. Why?
Because in our childhood there was so much ghee available. In our childhood, Acharya ji, when we ate, everything was full with ghee. Sabji, dal, chapati, even in milk we used to put ghee.
Yes. So this ghee, for this ghee, those Westerners use clarified butter or something like that somewhere. Anyway, so ghee is not available. That means durlabha, daulabhyam of ghee is there. What is the sentence? Sarpishopi syat. That is the sentence. What is the meaning you have said? Not a drop of ghee may be there. Where is the word for drop? Bindu. Sarpishaha is shashti. It requires another word to have shashti. So sarpishaha bindurapi syat. What is this syat? Syat is in sambhavana. Syat is in sambhavana. So here the word bindu is not employed, but api, okay, would have connection into syat, which means sambhavana. But actually api, what is it doing? What is its role as karma pravachaniya? Api denotes the daurlabhyam, non-availability of a drop of ghee. What does it mean? Sarpishaha bindurapi syat. Bindu is not used. What Panini means is padartha sambhavana. A padam that is not employed, its artha, its meaning, it would have sambhavana. So by using this sentence, one would have the sambhavana that there may be a drop of ghee. That means ghee is not available. Generally, plenty of ghee. Oh, even today, I consume a lot of ghee. Forget about those people get what is that? By using oil and ghee, what will they get? Body
Cholesterol.
cholesterol, Godari. Some names of which the meaning they don't understand, nor do they allow us to understand. One of my colleagues was asking our teacher, who was fed up with Tarka. So, sir, what is Tarka? They asked when I was in MA. Then he said, Tarka. You want to know what is Tarka? Okay. Tarka means a thing that is not known to someone is made more difficult. Something the teacher doesn't know something. Okay, someone asked, sir, what is this Bijil Lagna? Then he said he made it more complicated, more ununderstandable. So a thing not understood by him, he made it more and more ununderstandable to the student. That is called the Tarka. So what happens is, in Navyanyaya has come in 11th century or so, simply to refute Bauddhas. Shankaracharya, on his part, he was doing his job. On the other hand, these Nayayikas started Navyanyaya, which is not understood by those people who are learning them. And you can easily think about Kaimicchanyaya Siddha. What to say about the Bauddhas? They failed on the Dharmavachanam Sheka Shabda Gitavachanam, Dharma Vritti Vishishta Jnanam Hetu. Like, what is this Tattva Dharma Avachana? Nobody understands. So, between Vayakarnas and Nayayikas, there has been some ongoing problem. I mean, misunderstanding, whatever it is. Actually, we have to study Padavakya Pramana Shastras. Padashastram Vyakaranam, Vakya Shastram Mimamsa, okay, Pramana Shastram, Nyaya Vaiseshika. One has to study. With him only, one should study any piece of text or Shastram, especially, or Vedartha, leaving. So, Nyaya is essential. Then, this Nayayika said, Vayakarana said, Nayayika Pashavaha. Pashu means without jnanam. Pashu avyaya has got the meaning of beautiful. Lodhan nayanti pashumanyamana. Veda mantra is there. But here Pashu means, like these Shaivas have got three things: Pashu, Pashupati, Pasha. Anyway, so here Vayakarana Pashava, Tarkika Pashavaha. Vayakarana said. Then Tarkika was angry and he said, Vayakarana Stranalaha. Vayakarana Stranalaha, he said. Then Vayakarana said, Ata eva Pashivaha. That's why I call you Pashu. Because Tranani it should be, but not Tranalaha. Maybe for rhyme, rhythm or rhyme, whatever you call it. Nayayika Pashivaha. So immediately Nayayika said, Vayakarana Tranalaha. Then Vayakarana said, Ata eva Pashivaha. That's why I call you Pashivaha, because you do not know the Linga Vachana Vibhakti of Trana Shabda. Isn't it? Tranam Trane Tranani. Not to, because Pashivaha is okay. So, one Vayakarana Nayayika wanted to have Shastra Chicha. Then one person wanted to just have a glance and enjoy the Shastra. So Vayakarana went to Nayayika's house and said, while using one sentence, Vayakarana said, Achikamata. It was shining. Kamukanta, Achikamata, he wanted, and otherwise in that sense. Then the Nayayika, he doesn't know whether it is a verb or no. Then what he said, he thought it is a no. This Vayakarana did not understand what he was saying. So he was returning. Meanwhile, this person came and asked the Vayakarana, what happened, Shastra Artha? No, what Shastra Artha? I said Achikamata. Huh? You try to understand? He says something. Huh? What did he say? I don't know what he says. He is saying something. Then this person approached the Nayayika and said, sir, what happened about this Shastriya? Why is he running away, going away. See, the Vyakarana said achikamata. Okay, try to get the point. What I said is chekamatattvavachanna pratiyogita ka bhave shabdabodha. So he was going away. So like that, these people, the Nayayikas and Vyakaranas, fight with each other. So here, apis padartha sambhavana, padam, aprayakta padam, tasya arthaha, tasya arthasya sambhavana. Is it clear now? Up to that point, now go to the text. Sarpishopi syat. There may be a drop of ghee. That means don't expect ghee. Huh? It is durlabha, difficult to get. Anupasargatvat nashaha. First of all, api syat, there after api, syat is coming. So upasarga pradurbhyam, some sautram is there. By that shatva has to come and it has to become, just like earlier we have seen abhishyat, here also it should be apishyat. But the shatva is not coming because here api is not an upasarga but a karma pravachaniya. Is it clear? So anupasargatvat, that means apehe anupasargatvat. Api is not anupasarga, therefore nashaha, shatvam nagachyati. One thing. Second thing, sambhavanayam ling. Ling is used in different senses. Okay, upasambadashankayoshcha, one sotram is there. There, upasambadashankayoh ling, they say that is also sambhavanayam ling. So this ling is in the sense of sambhavana. Then, tasya eva vishayabhute bhavane, tasya eva sambhavanayah eva vishayabhute bhavane. What is the vishaya of this sambhavana? Syat is a form ling of asabhuvi dhatu. Isn't it? Asabhuvi means bhavanam, to be, existence. Isn't it? So, tasyaha eva, sambhavanaya eva, sambhavana of what? Vishayabhut bhavanam, existence, to be. Isn't it? Kartru daulabhya prayuktam. When syat is used, sambhavana, there should be some karta or not? Karta is not there. Who is the karta? Sarpisho bindu is karta. So that bindu is durlabha. So kartru daurlabhya, prayuktam daurlabhyam. Again, sambhavana is in daurlabhyam only. Sambhavana, existence is daurlabhyam only, it is not available. There by syat, daurlabhyam is expressed. Whereas by api, okay, also, by api also, the daurlabhyam of karta, sarpisho binduhu, is denoted, gyotcha. Is it clear? Therefore, this is how this api gets connection both at syntactic and semantic levels with syat. This is what he wants to say out. Tasya eva, sambhavanaya eva, vishayabhute, that is the vishaya. What is the vishaya here? Sambhavana. When you are making a sambhavana, there should be some karta. Sambhavana of what? Existence of ghee. For the time being, ghee. Actually, it is a drop of ghee. Actually, it is drop of ghee. Bindu. That is, bhavane, kartru daurlabhya prayuktam. The api is used to denote what? Bindu is not available. Not a drop of ghee is available. Kartru, bindu is karta, no? So kartru daurlabhyam, bindu daurlabhyam. Okay? Prayuktam, for that it is prayukta. Api is prayukta for that. Then daurlabhyam jatayan. Okay, that kind of daurlabhya is denoted syadityanena sampajyate. That will get connection with this api will get connection with syat. So in sambhavana there is daurlabhyam. This api, what is it doing? Karta is not mentioned here. Who is the karta? Of which non-existence is there? Karta is not sarpihi, but sarpishaha bindu, drop. But due to the usage, I mean, a language will have a specific usage. What do you call it? It is used like that. In that language, it is used like that. So, in that, if such a sentence is used, people, speakers of that language, do understand that here you need not have any sambhavana of even a drop of ghee. Is it clear? This is what is said by Padartha Sambhavana by Panini. If Pada is there, we will get Padartha. There is no discussion. There is no room for discussion, isn't it? But Panini says Padartha Sambhavana. That means a Padam is not used. Its meaning is going to get into the Sambhavana, subject of Sambhavana, Tasyaha Vishaye. That is the subject, isn't it? There, Kartru Daulabhya Prayuktam, why api to use api actually here? Karta is Durlabha, Karta is not there. But Padam is not there, but the Artha is coming. This is what is meant by Panini, Padartha Sambhavana. Okay? Prayuktam Daulabhyam Dyotayan Dyotaka. These karma prayojaniyas are not vachikas but dyotakas. We have already discussed. Apishabdaha syadityanena sambadhyate. Since this sambhavana, because syat is in the ling in sambhavana, it gets connection with it. Sarpishaha, then by sarpishaha is shashti. When sarpishaha is shashti, why don't you have this vakyartha? Why are you bringing bindu? Then he says sarpishaha iti shashti tu apishabda balena, due to the strength, samathyam of apishabda, gamyamanasya bindoho, okay, because api is used. Api is dyotaka of the karta, that is bindu. Api, the karma prayojaniya, has got the samathyam capacity, okay, to denote, suggest, gamyamana, suggest that here there is one word that is missing, that is bindu, and its meaning is being denoted by me. That is what is said by api. Is it clear now? Okay. So, sarpishaha iti shashti tu. Why he is explaining? Because when you say take of shashti, there should be another thing. Chaitrasya bharya, chaitrasya pustakam, chaitrasya graham. There are two things we have already discussed. Shashti involves minimum two things, and it denotes, expresses sambandha, isn't it? So here in the sentence, sarpishaha shashti is there. What about the other word? Is not there. So api says, don't worry about the other word. What is that? Bindu. What is bindu? Bindu is karta. So sarpishopi binduhu. Sarpishaha bindurapi. Is it clear? That is what he says. Sarpishaha iti shashtitu apishabda balena gamyamanasya. This gamyamana, not uchyama, not being said, but it is suggested. Bindoho avayavavaya vibhava sambandhe. Then why to use shashti? He says, so gamyamana bindu is there. In the sentence, bindu is not used, no doubt about it. But it is gamyamana. How can you say it is gamyamana? Api shabda balena. Api is used simply to suggest the existence of a word that is karta, that is bindu. So this shakti is meant for that word which is not employed, that is bindu. So sarpishaha binduhu. It should have been. This is what is meant by Panini. See how difficult it is. Padartha sambhavana, padam is not there. Padasya arthaha asti. Padarthasya sambhavana tu syat.
महोदय अत्र अपिशब्दः कया वृत्त्या बिन्दुं द्योतयति, व्यञ्जनया वा लक्षणया वा?
सामान्यतः गम्यमाना इति उक्तं किल, तस्मात् लक्षणया इति वदति। किं भविष्यति?
लक्षण इत्युक्ते शक्य बाधा भवति चेदेव खलु, वाच्यार्थबाधा भवति।
वाच्यार्थबाधा भवति किल? एवमेव वाक्यं प्रयुज्यते चेत् तत्र कर्ता सः इति कर्तुः प्रयोगः नास्ति किल, कर्तृवाचकशब्दस्य प्रयोगः नास्ति किल, तस्मात् बाधा अस्ति, तस्य वाक्यस्य अर्थः एव नास्ति, तस्मात् व्याकरणद्वारा. Actually the question is this: under Punyogadakhyayam, okay, Patanjali says don't take as the meaning as it is. Tasyat, tadharmyat, tatsamipyat. 4 causes are there to take the meaning.
अतस्मिन् तच्छब्द प्रयोगः इति उच्यते.
अतस्मिन् तच्छब्द प्रयोगः इति चेत् अध्यासः भविष्यति. आचार्य will say that that is in Vedanta it is called adhyasa.
न किन्तु भवता यद् सूत्रम् उदाहृतं तत्र भगवता भाष्यकारेण एवमेव खलु उच्यते.
उच्यते व्याकरणे
एवमेव.
तस्मात् अतस्मिन् साई इति भवति. That is what is said by Patanjali. अतस्मिन् when it is not so, सः that is bhavati. Gangayang Ghosha example. For your information, in Manjusha Nagesh Bhatta takes up one lengthy sotram is there in Nyaya Darshanam, 2nd Adhyaya. There the same examples are given. So what Vayakaranas say, initial earlier Vayakaranas, they do not use the word Lakshana. Okay. Atasmin sa iti bhavati in Vyakaranam, not Vedanta. There is problem. Okay. There, when you use a sentence like Gangayam Ghosha, here it is not Ganga. Atasmin, it is not Ganga. Then what is it? Ganga Tiram. Oh. So in the sense of Ganga Tira, the word Ganga is being used. So atasmin saha iti bhavati chaturbhihi prakaraihi atasmin saha iti bhavati. This is the text. Mahabhashyam under Punyogadakhyaya. Okay. So here you may so what happens? Abhidhavritti itself would go on denoting the Lakshyartha and Vyangyartha Vayakaranas. Actually, the later Vayakaranas started using the term Lakshana because it is easy. Panini did not use the word Vritti. But what Patanjali did under Samartha Padavidhi 211, Athaye Vrittim Vartayanti Kintaho, Parartha Vidhanam Vritti. Then it continued in Kaumudi, you will say Tatra Panchavartayaha. Krudvritti, Tadhitavritti, Samasvritti, Sanadjanta, Yakasatavritti, like that, isn't it? But Vritti is not used in this sense by Panini. Panini was using Samarthyam, Samartha Padavidhi, Samarthyam. Samarthyam is of 2 types. In Samasa, Krudanta, etc., it is Ekarthi Bhava. In Vakya, it is Yapeksha. Keep it aside. So what these people did, these commentators, if there is any terminology that is easily understood, because in Alankar Shastra everywhere Abhidha, Lakshana, Vyanjana is used. And especially in Mimamsa Darshana, Abhidha, Lakshana, Vyanjana are very much used. Vyanjana is not taken up seriously by Mimamsas. That's a different question. Keep it aside. Okay. But there, Lakshana, they say Gauni. Gauni Vrittihi. What is Gauni? If it is related to Sadrishyam, Agnimanavakaha, the boy is Agni, then it is Gauni Vrittihi. Otherwise, Lakshana Vrittihi. For Vayakaranas, only Lakshana. They do not separate Gauni from Lakshana. Okay. Now, is it clear? Babaji, is this clear?
Yes, thank you.
Sarpishaha iti shashti tu. You may ask a question. What is this shashti? That means where is the other word related, connected with shashti? Then Apishabda balena gamyamanasya bindoho. Bindu, the word is gamyamana, is being suggested. Natu vachya maryadaya uchyate. That word is not being used. This is what Panini meant by Padartha Sambhavana in this order. Okay? Bindoho avayavi bhava sambandhe. Since Bindu is there, it is taken away by api. But the shashti will not go. Otherwise, which vibhakti to use? Isn't it? So what is the purpose of shashti? That is the इयमेव हि अपिशब्दस्य पदार्थद्योतकता नाम. What Panini meant, okay, पदार्थद्योतकता, padam padasyarthah padarthah tasya dyotakata. If pada is there, already used bindu, for example, why dyotakata by api? No. That means what Panini means by padartha dyotakata or padartha sambhavana, he means that padam is not used, but another padam api is used, and api will take care of this unused word bindu. Is it clear? So deep he goes. Ditiyad neha pravartate satvisho binduna yogaha natu apina ityuktatvat. Then you may use ditiya, because karma pravachani yukte ditiya. When you have given a samjna karma pravachaniya, earlier sotram is there, karma pravachani yukte ditiya has to come. But ditiya will not come here. Why? Sarpishaha binduna yogaha. See, this sarpishaha has got relation with bindu, which is not used, but not apina. Iti uktatvat. If it has got connection with api, okay, sarpi shabda would have gotten ditiya by karma pravachani yukte ditiya. But here what we have said, this sarpishaha shashti has got a connection with an unused word bindu, but not api. Therefore, no ditiya. Okay. Sarpisho binduna yogaha sambandhaha. Natu apina iti uktatvat. That is the discussion about padartha sambhavana. Okay. In that sense, used api. Up to that point. Now, api stuyad vishnum. See, here padartha is separate. Sambhavana is separate. Although sambhavana is there in the sotram, sambhavana separate example he is offering. Padartha is aprayukta padasya arthaha. Tasya dyotakatvam apihi. Sambhavana is separate. How? Api stuyad vishnum. Sambhavanam shakyutkarasham avishkartum atyuktihi. See, you may just worship or praise Vishnu. That means put in more and more effort to you may sambhavana. In that sense, shakyutkarasham avishkartum. Okay, you use more and more shakti to just do that Vishnu Sahasraparayana or whatever it is. That is what is meant by stuti of Vishnu, isn't it? Avishkartum atyuktihi. Api stuhi.
महोदय शक्त्युत्कर्षः इत्युक्ते कः?
Shakti utkarsha means more and more, plenty of shakti. Avishkartum prakashe praduravisyat. Avishkartum means prakashayitum. Okay. Apistuhi, this is a usage. Here anva sargaha kamacharanugnya. You are free to praise. Huh? Apistuhi means you are free. Kamacharanugnya. Kamachara means in the Dharma Shastras, this kamachara is used frequently. If it is neither prescribed nor prohibited, then there is kamachara. Ashishta pratishiddham hi. Ashishta pratishiddham hi. Na punyaya bhavanti na papaya. This is from Rilak Sotram. Patanjali says, Ashishta pratishiddham hi. Na punyaya bhavanti na papaya. Ashishta, it is not prescribed. Okay. Anishiddham, it is not prohibited. Okay. Then if you do that, that's such a karma, such an activity, what will you get? Neither punya nor papa. We can give examples. He gives hikkita hasita kanduyitani. Patanjali gives hikkita. Hikkita means someone's go. She speaks in between. He makes like that. Maybe from Britain, from America, maybe doing such kind of things earlier, if not now. I asked someone why is he doing like that. He said he returned from America, so he wants to make it known to all people that he is so and so. Okay. So hikkita is a kind of cough. That is in Ayurveda, hikkita is there. Okay. Hasita, someone without reason also, he laughs. Hasitam. Kanduyita. Someone asked a question. This person is scratching like this. Actually, he doesn't have kandu, any itching there, but he is just doing kandu. So this is whether punya or papa one will get by hikkita is the kanduyita. Neither. That is Patanjali's. In the loka, you may take up just one is racing with a motorbike or racing with a car. Dharma Shastra doesn't say anything about racing. No. So neither punya nor papa. And if he goes at breakneck speed, he may meet with an accident, crash the vehicle, he may die. That's a different question. That you have to go to Jyotisham for that, not Vyakarana or Dharma Shastra. Different Shastras deal with different aspects. One should study all Vedas, Vedantas, Darshanas, then you can do justice to your teaching or whatever it is. Is it clear? So, apistuhi, here anvasargaha, the term is not used outside, so he is giving the meaning. Kamachara anugnya, you are free to do anything in that sense. Dhigdeva dattam, apistuyad vrashalam, garha. Garha means nenda. Dhigdeva dattam. In English, you may say dhik means damn it. Because we don't have any clear translation. So, dhigdeva dattam, apistuyad vrashalam. This person is praising, admiring a Vrashala. What is this? Nonsense. Damn it. In that sense, Dhigdeva. That is not acceptable. Garha. That is an example for Ninda. Apisincha. Apistuhi. You go on watering the trees and also make that Parayana of Vishnu Sahasra. Apisincha. Do water. Apistuhi, also do Parayana of Vishnu Sahasra. Samuchaya. Samuchaya means in addition. Do water the trees, in addition, do Parayana also. Is it clear? So all the examples are given. Then, Kaladhano Ratyanta Sanyoge Dvitiya. Kaladhano, Kala is time. Akalakam, Panini Vyakaranam. Akalakam, Panini Vyakaranam. This is by Chandra Vyakaranas. What they said? No, Panini doesn't define Kala. It doesn't say anything about Kala, but directly goes to Vartaman Ilat, Bhuta Ilat, etc. Kala Parimanina, etc. It doesn't define Kala. Okay. So, Kala is there. Adhva, Adhva means road. So when you take up either time or road, then if there is Atyanta Sanyoga, too much of closely related, it becomes clear by example.
Mohdaya, Chandra Vyakarane Kalaha Niruktaha va, definition dattam va?
Then it means it. Hemachandra Vyakaranam. The problem is that all the Vyakaranas are not completely available. If you ask me such a question, since I do not have Yogi Pratyaksham, I cannot say. Books are not completely available. Those Mlechas have burnt down valuable books. These Muslims, they don't know what is. So Islam means Shanti. What is not there? Just Ansuya is full of Asuya, and Rupa doesn't have good beauty. These people also, what is not there, that name is given. Islam means Shanti. Do you find a Shanti across the... So they burnt down the books. They were about to kill all the 9 Navaratnas. Then they put Amarasimha, who was shot in the beginning. And when those people came, he said, I am doing a thing that is required, very much essential for the people of 3 lokas. Then this word is there. Huh? So let me complete that work first. Later you will do whatever you want, etc. So although sometimes some people may ask you something, although you are capable of explaining that they don't have the yogyata to understand. So although I tell the thing, you are not in a position to understand. For example, you start Brahma, Advaita, etc. or Karma Pravachaniya. What do they understand? Even the Gurukula, it is difficult to understand. So something like that. So he explained something, and then he said, okay, we will keep you aside and you complete your work, since you said you claimed it is useful for all the 3 Lokatrayam, etc. We go on just killing the others. Amarsimha said he was a short but very sharp brain. In Telugu, there is one proverb, Puttadu Gattadu. The short man is strong enough, very strong. That means if in the body there is no, like in this mind, there is the sharpness compensated. Anyway, so
then what is Kala, Mahoday?
I shall tell you. 1 minute. So then he said, no. These people are greater than me. What they are doing is useful for 14 lokas, which you do not know. And then all of them are relieved. So, something like that. Okay, Kala. Someone asked a person, how do you ask for time? Japsiddhanandaji?
भवता एव पूर्वं यदुक्तं तत् स्मरामि क्रियायाः परिच्छेदकः कालः इति भवता एकवारं
exactly. So what time is it now should be in English, but everybody says what is the time now, leave it. So now kalaha kalayati iti kalaha kali dhatu kali sarvarthavaචකः कालः पचति भूतानि कालः संहरति प्रजाः भारतम. So kala विवर्तवाद परिणाम परिणाम हेतुं काल इच्छाहुः. Shankar Bhashyam also I have given you. Check with your earlier notes. I think I have given. That is from Shvetashvatara Upanishad. Shankar Bhashyam. Parinama hetuhu kalaha. Why things are changing? Kshana kshanam. They go on changing. At least Paramanus do change. Who is doing, who is behind, who is the candidate? Kala only. What is Kala? Kala is one of the Shaktis of Brahma. What is the Shakti of Brahma? Maya. What is Maya? Maya is a Shakti. Why Brahman wants Maya? Brahman wants to see that the beings would face their karma. For that, what does he want? Maya. What is Maya? Dik Shakti, Desha Shakti, Kala Shakti, and so on. The Shaktis will be there. So, is there Kala? Kala is not there. Why? When is the beginning of Kala? When is the middle? When is the ending? Nobody knows. But Yam loko nati vartate. You study Kala Samuddesha of Padakanda of Vakyapadiyam. A lengthy discussion about Kala. Okay. I read a paper some 25 years ago in Mysore, Central Institute of Indian Languages. There is no Kala as such. I presented a paper and convinced everybody. Everybody came to the conclusion that then I said we have to go for lunch. Just now you completed by saying there is no Kala, you convinced me, you have established everything. But now you say, because Charakam Sutram is Kala Bhojanam. At the same time, you have food every day, so that 70% diseases won't touch you. Nowadays, people are eating anytime. That's why spending half or 1/3 of the salary to hospitals. So what Patanjali Bhartrihari says in there in what is it? Kala Paricheda is for political considerations, for financial considerations, and especially for health considerations, one requires Kala. When to take the medicine? isn't it? So who will be the next king? How longer will he continue? And what is the interest you are going to get on this amount? How much amount I have to pay, and what is the time, fixed time? So in politics, economics, and in medicine, kala is required. Yam loko nati vattate. Loka, jana, human beings cannot ignore kala. Forget about it. Tamasya lokatantrasya sotradharam prachakshate. People call kala as a sotradhara of the entire loka. If kala been not there, this kind of lokatantra would have not been possible to happen. So he is sotradhara, kala is sotradhara. He is running. So but Bharatam says pachati. Pachati means cooking. Why should Vedavyasa use that word pachati? Why not some other word? Because in paka, while cooking, you have the command. You can make it fully cooked. You can make it half cooked. Some people are nowadays eating half cooked. I don't know where it is written, and getting problems of stomach. Leave it. So you can spoil it. Cooking, that means you have the right. You have the command. Shankaracharya says in the difference between karma and jnanam in Shankara Bhashyam, Sutra Bhashyam, he says, kartum akartum anyatha kartum. If it is a kriya, you may do, you may not do, you may do otherwise than prescribed. But jnanam, that is not possible. Babaji is enjoying like anything because he is too much interested in both Vyakaranam as well as now he wants to swallow entire both Shastras. Luckily, you got me. Huh? Am I right?
Yes, Acharya, I'm very fortunate to have you.
Because people do not quote Vedas, Vedangas and all. Nobody who is studying Vakyavadiyan now. Tell me who is studying Mahabhashyam? Huh? Although they study Mahabhashyam, by the time they complete Vyakaranam, they would have forgotten Jyotisham. This is another problem. Because memory is not strong. So, Kala Pachati Bhotani. Kala is cooking the pranis. According to Kala, it's a command. One has to go for a job, come out of a job, may eat, may not eat, may miss something, may die out of corona. It is Kala. Kala Shakti Mapashritaha. Kala is a Shakti which cannot be ignored, which cannot be overcome. Therefore, Panini knows pretty well all these things. Vartamane lit, Bhute lit, Bhavishyate lit, etc. Sambhavanayam ling, etc. He goes on doing the Shastram. Is it clear now? Because a short discussion only we can have, otherwise we will go to Kala Samuddesha and Karaka cannot be completed. Okay, so Kaladhanoho, Kala and Adhva Marga road, Iha Ditiya Syat Masang Kalyani. Okay, this Kalyani, suppose if you take up Jyotisham or something, Shvesre Yasam Shivam Bhadram Kalyanam Mangalam Shubham. This is Shubha, okay, for 1 month. That means completely. Because next example I will explain. Masam Adhite. See, Masam Kalyani, that is Shubha Samaya, Shubha Kala. Masa, completely 1 to first Kshana to last Kshana. Whereas Masam Adhite, there what happens? He is not what you call. He is not reciting for the complete 1 month. What does it mean? Adhyayana is done in the morning, maybe after evening also, etc. But not 24 hours. Number 1. Number 2, see, commentators, etc. don't touch these issues. In Telugu, one usage is there. The studies is just rainy season studies. Varshakalam Chaduvu. So people think that during rainy season the roads are full of mud and all that, and difficult to go and come, etc. The actual meaning is different. In Taittiriya Aranyakam, Ditiya Prashna called Swadhyaya Brahmanam, where the mantras for Sandhya Vandanam, Yajñopvedam, all are given. How to, what is Yajñopveda, not Yajñopveda mantra. Okay, all those things are given. Dhanam, Panchmahayajna, all these things are said in Swadhyaya Brahmanam. Okay, there it is said, Yoma Vasyayam Tapa Eva Tattapyate Meghe Varshati Vidyotamane Samayatyavaspurjati Pavamane Vayu Amavasyayam Tapa Eva Tattapyate. That tapas will be burnt down. If one performs Vedadhyayan, because Swadhyayo Jhetavyaha, this is also there only. This is on the top of Mimamsa Shastram. Swadhyayo Jhetavyaha, from the same chapter. So there, what is it? Meghe Varshati. When Megha is raining, you have to stop the Vedadhyayanam. After some time, rain comes to a standstill. Rain stops. Again, you start Vedadhyayanam. Again, it is raining. Hey, stop. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Again. Then there is no rain. Shri Guru Bhyo Namaha Hari Om. Again, he will start. So, like this, it goes. Meghe Varshati Vidyotamane. There is lightning. Sthanayatya Vaspurjati. There is this, what is that? Roaring of what you call clouds are making sound. What you call it?
Thunder.
Huh?
Thunder.
Thunderstorms. Stop it. Vijyotamane Sthanayatya Vaspurjati Pavamane Vayu. When Vayu is just, there is Janjhavata, etc., then also you should not do Adhyayanam. Amavasya Yamadhite. One should not do Vedadhyayanam in Brahma Yajna, that is different. Vedadhyayanam should not be done on Amavasya. That means for Christians, Sunday is holiday. For Muslims, Juma or Shukravara, Friday is a holiday. But for Aryas, Hindus, there are Anadhyayas. The Anadhyaya, initially, this is in Veda only Amavasya. Ama is an avyaya, means together. Saha. Vasa, to be. Who are they? Surya, Chandra. Amavasya, Tvamavasya, Darishaha, Suryendu Sangamaha, Amarakosha. Amavasya, Danyatarasyam, Panini Sotram. Amavasya. Both are Titswaritam, Satyaswara. Now, so Amavasya is the only Anadhyaya. And for rainy season, I said all these reasons now. This is how originally it has come. The education during rainy season is lost. There will not be anything because of these niyamas. But later in Manusmriti, etc., what happened? Amavasya, Chaturdashi, okay, and before Purnima, Chaturdashi, and before Purnima, Chaturdashi, after Purnima, after Amavasya, Pratipatta. Pajyami in Telugu it is called Pratipatta. That means Chaturdashi, Purnima, Pratipatta. Chaturdashi, Amavasya, Pratipatta. Then to Ashtami, 8 days. So 8 days Anadhyaya has come to stand. These are the holidays for our cultural holidays, not following lechas. Just like English language, this Sunday holiday, etc., also is dominating for obvious reasons. So now, come back. I think we are discussing too much into other shastras rather than Vyakaranam. But they are required actually. This is the way one has to study Shastram. But anyway, so Masam Gudadhanaha. Gudadhanaha, Guda is jaggery, Dhana is flat rice. So both of them combined he is eating for 1 month. He may be on some vrata. So Masam Gudadhanaha. Since it is Mata, it is Atyanta Sanyoga. Okay. First one is Kalyani. Okay. Next one is Adhite Adhyayanam. Now it is food. Then Krosham Kutila Nadi. Up to 2 kilometers, this Nadi will be Kutila in a zigzag. Kutila is zigzag. Krosham Adhite Then you can say Krosham Adhite. For 2 kilometers he walks and he goes on reciting Veda. My father used to teach me Veda while plucking Samit for Agnikaryam, and also while taking the, we were cultivators, okay, buffaloes and cows. We had cows and buffaloes. I was a cultivator for 21 years. So early morning, if you take the first milk, warm milk of a cow, you will be out of more than 80% of diseases. That is called Gommapalu in Telugu. Warm milk, just milked, immediately one has to drink. Unfortunately, people have lost everything. And although apriyasya cha pathyasya, Rajan, apriyasya cha pathyasya, it is not liked by everybody, but pachyam, it is good, healthy. Vakta shrota ajadrullabha. The one who says such kind of words is difficult to get, not impossible, difficult to get. Dukkena labdham shakyaha. Khal prachaya. Durlabha. Shrota. Okay, Subramanyam is there. Somehow we got Subramanyam who says about such things. Shrota, who is there to listen to his words. So, these things do happen because of Kali Yuga. We see how people are suffering. What is that? Is it life? Is it life? Is it food? Is it enjoyment? Where is Manashanti? You people are talking on the top of this thing. Right? We will do this thing, we will do that thing. Science has come, scientific this thing, everything. But you put all the lives on a hot pan. One after the other, people are going. You are not in a position to prevent. What did you do? Nothing. So, someone is grinning behind you. You have said many things, but could not do. So here, Krosham Adhite, we used to learn Amarakosha, etc. with my father while grazing the cattle and walking. Krosham Girihi, this Parvata runs for 2 kilometers. Atyanta Sanyoge King, why did you say?
In the Kaladhvanur Atyanta Sanyoge, only in the case of Kriya Atyanta Sanyoga, it need not be continue on all the seconds of the day, is it not?
That's what I said. Suppose Ajainim is there. He went to learn some Veda portion of Veda with some Guru. 1 month. Does it mean that 24 hours, 24/7, that the Guru teaches and this person learns?
It is not possible.
Because other things are there. He has to sleep, otherwise he would lose his Jnana Shakti. Sleeplessness would kill the memory power. And also hunger, it will kill hunger. People first problem with it, if one is not hungry, feeling hungry, or if one doesn't have sleep, suspect that fellow, quickly he is going. Recently my mother-in-law died. I told well in advance. Not taking food, annadvesha. We call it annadvesha. Not taking rice food. Not breathing, not able to sleep. You count. I told my son, the boy, be there. Don't go away. Within days. It happens. So what happens is, depending on the kriya, your question is, Ajjayanam, for example. Ajjayanam is, there are certain rules and regulations to do Ajjayanam in Veda, Sadhyaya Brahmanam. And also, all these things are subject to Shakti. Shabaraswami in 1429, first Adhyaya of Purva Mimamsa, 4th Pada, 29th Sutra, he says, Akshata Shabdanamatham Bravatam Shakti Sahakarini. Says the Jyotishtomena Sargakamo Yajeta. This is said by Veda. Okay? An auto driver comes and says, what do you want? I want to perform Jyotishtomaya. Because Veda said. Veda you cannot refute. In Telugu we use one sentence, his word is Veda. In Telugu we use it. His words are Veda. Like that, it means top level. So, can auto driver perform Yaga. What he says is Akhyana Shabdanam, Kriya Shabdanam, Yajeta Ityadinam, Artham Bravatam, when you are interpreting and offering the meaning, Shakti Sahakarani. Take Shakti as a Sahakara. Take the Sahakara of Shakti. What does it mean? Sharirika Shakti, Manasika Shakti, first Manasika Shakti, then Bhautika Shakti, Sharirika, then above all, Arthika Shakti. A lot of money is required to perform it. So one should have Shakti. And I have sent earlier Atma Gunas from Gautam Dharma Sotram. There, Anayasa is one of them. In Ujjaga Parva Bharata, Apa Dharmas are given. Everybody should need not follow all the dharmas. For example, for children, old people, for ladies who are, just delivered, and suffering, people suffering from diseases, these rules don't apply. They will be avadharmas for them. So anayasaha says Gautam Dharma Sotram among the Ashtav Atma Gunaha. Anayasa means if you are not getting tired, then only you perform that. That only is dharma. Shivaratri. Up to 11:30 it is okay for me. But after 11:30 I get some sort of uneasiness in the stomach and the body. So I will go and eat. Upavasa is not possible for me. Shivaratri Jagriyat. Wake up during Shivaratri. And I will take a nap on Shivaratri afternoon. Because anayasa, my body doesn't accept this kind of. Is it okay? So explain that. When adhite, Kroshangirihi, Achyanta Sanyoge Kim, Masasya Dviradhite. Only he attends 2 classes per month. Now you are attending 2 classes per week. He is attending 2 classes per month. So this is not invented. This has been there since time immemorial. If you take the stretch of 2 kilometers, only to some stretch, some length, the Giri, a mountain is there. It is Ditya Vibhakti has come to an end with this one. Any doubts in Ditya?
एकः प्रश्नः महोदय तत्र अभिरभागे इत्यत्र देवं देवं अभिसिञ्चति इति आसीत् तत्र देवं देवम् इति वीप्सया एव सः अर्थः आगतः द्विरूक्त्या एव वीप्सार्थः आगतः पुनश्च द्वितीया विभक्त्यापि सः अर्थः उक्तः इति बालमनोरमायां लिखति सः कार्त्स्न्यार्थ सम्बन्धात्मिका व्याप्तिर्द्वितीयार्थः इति पुनः अभिद्योत्या च इति किमर्थम्?
See, what happens is actually this earlier Vruksham Prati Sinchati, earlier we discussed. There itself I said, what is it? Nityavipsayoha etc. sutras are there. By that this will come. This means Patanjali explains Vruksham, he is watering the Vruksham completely, but not every Vruksham. Vyaptum ipsa, that is Vipsa, isn't it? Aptum, Vap Sam, that is Vipsa, isn't it? So here what Balanamakara says is, actually when you said Vruksham Sinchati, Vruksham Sinchati, keep aside Abhi for some time. What does it mean? He is watering completely. The meaning is already expressed. Then why? So, something or the other is to be assigned to Abhi because the usage is there. Then how to support? Because usage is there. No, meaning is already expressed. But simply this Abhi would what you call Dyotya. In support of that, it denotes that meaning. Pakam Pachati. Is it okay?
वस्तुतः पुनरुक्तिः इव भवति
भाति. So there what they say, सामान्य विशेष भावेन प्रयोगः. पाकं करोति. पचति means पाकं करोति. So पाकं करोति will do. But idiomatic usage, idiom is there for every language. So people are simply using that. Although the meaning is expressed, there is this, then what to do? Then you have to go for whether it is a vachaka or jyotaka. If it is jyotaka, accepted. If it is vachaka, what happens? Punarukti will be. He did went. Punarukti is in classroom and Veda only. Otherwise, it is a dosha. Isn't it?
Yeah.
That is why for karma pravajaniyanam dyotakatva paksha eva samarthitaha. Natu vachakatva paksha. Actually, this is there. This is not the only example. In other examples also, you may rake up such question. Vraksham vraksham vidyotate vidyut. Won't you get the meaning? Okay. So, whatever usage is there, somehow or the other, through Shastram, one has to certify. That is what Vyakaranam does. Clear? Then, Abhiravhaga is over. Acha, you went back. Yes, now. So, Tritiya Vibhaktihi Satantra Karta. The actual source. So, under Karaka, Patanjali explains, Sarveshu Karakeshu Sannihiteshu Yaha Pravartayita Saha Karta. See, this Karta is not different from HUF Karta of income tax. Hindu undivided family Karta is there now. He can save some tax by claiming to be Karta of that entire family. Actually, this meaning is given by Patanjali. Who is Karta? How to define Karta? Panini says, Satantra Karta. He doesn't explain or give lengthy sutras. This is not his job. Svojñātau Atmanisvam Trishu Atmiye Swaha Astriyam Dhane. This is our question. Svojñātau Atmanisvam. Here it is Atma. Swam means Atma. Self. Tantram. Tantram pradhane siddhante Amarakosha. Tantra means pradhanam. Swam pradhanam yatra yasmin karye yasyam kriyayam, in which activity, that is all swatantraha. Karta. What do you mean by being pradhana? You said if one considers himself to be pradhana, important, you call him karta in an activity. Activity is always there because once you say karakam, automatically comes activity. Oh, what does it mean? Take a sentence. Chaitraha, odanam. For each karaka, one word. Chaitraha karta, odanam karma, kasthaihi. What you call the tite karanam, karna karakam. Chaitraya, sampradana karakam. Sthalyam, adhikarna karakam, pachati. Only apadana we did not get. No problem. Here, Chaitra is there. Rarais is also there. Kashthas are there, karna. Chaitra is waiting to eat. Maybe he doesn't know how to cook. Maybe he wants to taste the dish prepared by Chaitra. Whatever it may be. Chaitra is waiting. Sampradana. Sthali is there. That is a vessel in which we put rice and put it on, place it on the hearth. Now all these karakas are okay. Can Rarais get up, initiate and see through the action? To see through means you complete. Rara is no. Can Kashtas Karna do this job? Initiating and seeing through the action of activity of cooking. Can Maitra? No. Can Sthali? Nataram, much less. Then who can do this? One has to initiate the action and see through. Complete. So, adhishrayanam arabhya adhashrayana paryantam. In commentaries like Padamanjari, it is adhishrayana, placing the vessel full of raw rice and water on the hearth, and adhashrayana, putting it down after cooking is over. In every activity, there will be some sub-activities. Kriya, Avantara Kriyas will be there. Chaitraha Gramam Gacchati. He is going to Grama. Meanwhile, in between, he may attend some small activities. He may be sitting under a tree, having some food, taking rest, or having a nap, or drinking water. All these are Avantara Kriyas. In the beginning, while discussing Kriya, I have already explained that Kriya. Now I need not touch again. So, who can initiate and see through the among all these things? Sarveshu karakeshu sannihiteshu. All these karakas, karma, karma, sampradana, adhikarana, etc., are handy. Yaha pravartayita. The one who can initiate and see through. That is called karta. That is what is meant by Panini by saying swatantra karta. Is it clear? So one should not translate as agent, subject, Duyiru, Godari, Ganga, as they want. Then Mlechas, they don't understand. How Mlechas do know Shastra Rahasyas? No, they don't know. And without prajna, Shastrartha is not understood. Prajnaval labhate jnanam. Geta also. Shastra jnanam also, prajna is required. So, kriyayam swatantriyena vivakshitaha arthaha karta syat. Careful. He was very careful. In the beginning we said vivakshataha karakani bhavanti. Sthalyam chaitraha pachati. Sthali is adhikarana karakam. But if you want to express the facility of cooking, the easiness, whatever is there, then you will say sthali pachati. The vessel is cooking. But adhikarana, sthali, which was an adhikarana in the earlier sentence, now became kartri. How? Vivaksha, bhaktumichha of the speaker. He is polishing with the polish. The polish polishes well. Here polish became karta. In the beginning I said these are the Karaka theory, just like many other concepts, are universal. I use it to give question paper to my MA students after teaching Karakam. Give examples from Sanskritam, English, and your mother tongue. It can be Tamilam, it can be Bengali, it can be Sindhi, Telugu. Whatever it is, you have to offer examples for Karaka theory from 3 languages. What does it mean? That is Panini. Although he said for Sanskritam, I have quoted that verse from Uttaranam Charitam. Rishinam Panarajyanam Vacham Arthonudhavati. Some words come out of the mouth of Maharshis. Meaning goes running behind them. So, क्रियायां स्वातन्त्र्येण स्वतन्त्रस्य भावः कर्म वा गुणवचन ब्राह्मणादिभ्यः कर्मणि च श्यञ् प्रत्यय स्वातन्त्र्यं स्वातन्त्र्येण विवक्षितः. It is up to you, the speaker. You cannot control. Don't try to regulate. Let him employ the same. अर्थः कर्ता स्यात्. साधकतमं करणं. He gives definition of karma. Sadhakatamam karma. There is some discussion. We'll take it up. Gangayam Ghosha is coming here. Beautifully it is coming. How Panini suggests. He doesn't say anything. He says something here, something there, and you have to connect. Then, oh my God, what is this? Then ask Patanjali. He says, what Panini meant is this. Sadhaka tamam karanam. See, actually sadhaka and karaka anarthanta. Both are synonyms. There is no difference. Sadhaka itself means karaka. This will be useful in the coming discussion. Sadhaka tamam. Here tama is atishayane tamavishtanam. Atishayanam is very much useful. Take an example. Chaitraha parashuna vrikshan chanati. There are three things. One is Chaitra, the other is Parashu, the other is Vriksha. The Kriya is chopping, cutting. All the three are required in the activity of cutting. Without Chaitra, without Parashu, without Vriksha, zero. Then Panini says, among the three, who is mostly useful for you, that is directly useful, immediately useful, immediate, in the activity of cutting, that particular thing is to be taken as karma. In Tarka Sangraha, asadharanam karanam karanam. So, sadhaka tamam karanam. Kriya siddhau. In Kriya Siddhi, in the completion of any activity, Prakrishtopakarakam. How you get Prakrishta? Because tamap is there. It is Atishayanam. Prakrishtopakarakam karakam karma samujñam syat. Sadhakam means karakam. So the mostly useful karaka is called karanam here. Then, before giving the sotram vibhakti, he takes up one discussion. Tamugrahanam kim? Why tama? Now, see, actually, there are two things. This is Karaka Prakarana. Kartuhu ipsidatamam karma Karaka samujñam api syat. That is the meaning in the beginning we have said. Karma karakam, karma samujñakam, karaka samujñakam api. Two samujñas you are giving. Here, other karakas take karma, sampradana, apadana, adhikarana, keep them aside for some time. Here, the term used by Panini is sadhaka. What is karaka? What is sadhaka? One and the same. When karaka is coming as adhikara, to every sotram, karakam, 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 it is going. Then why to say sadhaka? That means you are reimposing. Dirbaddham subbaddham bhavati. The most useful karaka is suggested by the word sadhaka. Already you are getting the meaning. The karaka samujña is there. Why to use sadhaka? That means Panini wants to say the most useful karaka. That means tamap artha is already achieved by the word sadhaka. Then again tamap. Prakrishtam karakam sadhakam. Take it that way. So we have already got the meaning of tamap. But Panini he is using again tamap. Why? There should be some purpose for this. So this is called Jnapaka. There is one paribhasha, please note down. Gaudamukhayoho mukhye karya sampratyayah. Gaudamukhayoho मुख्य कार्य संप्रत्ययः. This is often quoted in Mahabhashyam and also Shankara Sutra Bhashyam, Brahma Sutra Bhashyam. Everywhere it is useful. Paribhasha. Gaunamukhayoho. See, dravyam is pradhanam. Guna has got dravya as ashraya, so it is apradhanam. So in Dhanyaloka, etc., Gunipota Vyangya. Gunipota means apradhanam. Are you getting? Because dravyam is pradhanam. You take up anything like Nelam Utpalam, Nirotpalam. Utpalam, dravyam is pradhanam. Since Utpalam is the ashraya resort of Nelatva, Guna, Nelatva is apradhana, Gunadagataha Gaunaha. Okay? Say Nadyam Jalam Asti, for example. There in Nadi Jalam is there. Mukhya Vritti. Mukhya. Gangayam Ghoshaha. It is not Ganga, but Ganga Tire. It is Gauna. Lakshana. Isn't it? So in Adhikarana Karakam, Adharodhikaranam, there Panini can simply say Adhikaranam, but he said Adharaha Adhikaranam. It should have Vyati Krutsanam Vyaproti Adharatma, something Patanjali says in Mahabhashyam. So completely it is there only, this Saptami will come. In that case, what happens? Saptami is wrong in usages like Gangayam Ghoshaha. So what Panini did is, he put thumb up here to show that if at all Gauna-Mukhya Nyaya is to be applied, that is to be applied only in with respect to Karnakarakam, but not other Karakas. So in Adharodhikaranam, you can take either Mukhya Vritti or Gauna Vritti. So Gangayam Ghoshaha is also covered. Is it clear? Because deep you are going into Shastra. Adharodhikaranam is one sutra.
Mahodaya, the last one which you said, the last sentence once again, can you tell Mahodaya?
Yatra Krutsanam Adharatma Vyapnoti. Completely it should occupy the Adhara. Mahabhashyam. Then what you say Kupe Jalamasti. Three kinds of Adhikaranam we are going to discuss. Okay. But Gangayam Ghoshaha, how to get a Saptami? Panini doesn't give any sutra. Ganga is not Adhara of Goshala. The pen, Goshala, is not situated on Ganges, which is nothing but a stream of water. Then it is situated on the bank of. But if he is on the bank, then Adharodhikaranam, Adhikarana Karakam will not come, you will not get Saptami. But usages are there. Doesn't Panini know this much? You cannot underestimate his capacity. Never. Forget about it. So, for that kind of usages, to make such usages sadhu prayoga, he put Thama here in Sadhakatama. What does it mean? What he wants to suggest? If at all you follow Gauna Mukhya Karya Sampratyaya, that paribhasha, you apply that here in Karnakarakam only, but not in rest of the Karakas. That means Adharodhikaranam, I can take Mukhi Vritti as well as Gauna Vritti, where Gangayam Ghosha is also covered. Yes. I sent one of my students, a lady, a girl, to do Vakyartha on this, taking Praudhava Norma. Deep it goes. Then those people said, where did you study Vyakaranam? What is this actually?
Wow, wow.
Karnakarakam, Adhikarnakarakam, not this thing in Tama Pratyaya. Adhishayana Tamam Sadhaka means Karaka, Karaka means Sadhaka. Oh my God. Mind blowing. Any doubts? You are left with 1 minute.
नास्ति महोदय
हाँ.
अपरः प्रश्नः कश्चन पूर्वस्मिन् वर्गे भवता उक्तं नाम आख्यातनामोपसर्गनिपाताः पदजातानि इति इदं वैयाकरणमतं खलु
Idam, this is quoted in Mahabhashyam, Paspajandike, Patanjalina,
from Nirukta
Nirukta asti Namakhyato Nipataha.
पदजातानि
Chatvari Patajatani.
एवं
Correct text from Nirukte evam asti. Chatvari Patajatani, Namakhyato Nipatasya, Javandritya. Shakatayane napi Uktamiti Kutrak Maya Drashtum, Namakhyato. Paninehe Purvam. Chatvari Patajatani. Paninestu Suptingantam Padam. Suvantam Tingantam
पदम् एवं महोदय अत्र संशयः उपसर्गः निपातः इति द्वयमपि अव्ययं खलु पुनः द्वयोः उपादानं किमर्थम्
तैः इष्यते कर्मप्रवचनीया अपि इष्यते स्पष्टार्थं ब्राह्मण आयातः वसिष्ठोऽपि आयातः वसिष्ठ इस् आल्सो ए ब्राह्मण किमर्थं पर्णोपादानं तस्मात् गोबलीवर्धन्यायेन सो विशेषं द्योतयितुं विशेषं प्रकाशयितुं तावन्मात्रमेव
एवं धन्यवादः
any more doubts please Babaji enjoyed the class
very much thank you
ओम नमः पाणिनिगात्याय वदन्यभ्यः शब्द विद्यासंप्रदाय कर्तभ्यो वंशभ्यः परमभ्यो महभ्यो गुरुभ्यः
नमो नमः